Alright, just I'm gonna turn my heated seat on.
You got yours? Nope.
What's happening, guys? We are on the way. Road trip. Maryland International Raceway. Here we come. We are on the road. Traffic jam. Nothing going on. I figured it would be a good time to chat with you guys, see what was going on, do a Q&A, see what you guys are up to, and let me know where you guys are at. I see we got somebody from France, somebody from Indianapolis. Let me what's going on in your neck of the woods. Ralphie riding shotgun, Big Country. Hey, you show him that mullet one time, Big Country. Look at that. Look at that haircut. America, Big Country styling. So we got Virginia, SoCal. God, you guys type fast. North Carolina, Tennessee, Miami, Florida, Talladega, Alabama, Nebraska, Fresno, California. We got a sup Chris. Oh, that's where, that's not where he's from. San Antonio, Texas, Louisiana in the house. The boot. There's Pablo. Pablo's on board. Ralphie's on deck. He's the captain of the ship. So anyways, you guys post your questions on here. We'll try to answer some of the questions. I guess the main question is everybody wants to know, when are we racing Ricky Gadson? That race is coming up soon. We are waiting on the track to send over the contract now. They should be sending over the contract basically for the date set and stuff. I don't know the exact date to the penny yet. We have actually looked into a couple different dates, and we're thinking end of September, 1st of October. So appreciate everyone saying good luck. What's up, Tim Bath? Yeah, guys, traffic, we're stuck. So anyways, we just wanted to, like I said, do this little Q&A. The race with me and Ricky is coming up in September. So that'll happen before you know it. We got, what is that, Willacoochee, Georgia? Oh, shit. Willacoochee. Big Country, you ever been to Willacoochee?
I'd like to.
Big Country said he loved Willacoochee. So, how many bikes we have on board? We got 2 scooters. We call that in the loft or in the attic. That's in the very, very front of the trailer. So we got 6 bikes total up top and 2 bikes on the bottom. So we have 8 in the trailer and the smart car. So we can haul a good bit of stuff. If we didn't have the smart car, we could probably haul 10, maybe 12 if you pack them. The way we got them, everything is in its own specific spot where nothing can get scratched or damaged. So everything in the trailer is laid out super, super good. I will, of course, we are YouTubing this whole entire trip. We've got everything laid out to do that. So I will be riding Nitrous Hayabusa. We'll be running it in Grudge, the one we built for Pro Street. The owner / rider of it could not come this weekend, so we're gonna take the bike and test it in Grudge. So I'll be riding it. I'll be riding Mamba in Pro Street. I'll be riding my ZX14 in Super Stock. I also have another bike that's being taken to the track. We have a Turbo GSX-R 1000 So even though we have 8 on board, we actually have 10 total with us, I guess you would say. Our buddy Tony Macaroni is hauling the other 2. So yeah, the traffic. So let's reconnect. All right, guys, we're back. So I don't know. I think I accidentally pushed the exit button on that one. My bad. So we're back. But anyways, total we have 8 bikes on board and 2 more race bikes in another trailer. That are, like I said, we were full. So feel free to post your questions here. We'll try to answer them all. You see, we have nothing else to do, so figure we could chat with you guys and see what's going on. The girls in the back, look at them back there.
Oh, the bitches in the back.
Oh, there's BJ back there. Okay, BJ's in the back playing. They're all playing cards, drinking games, going up the road. Drinking water games. Yeah, water games. Going up the road in Mexico. We're headed down to Willacoochee though, because that little big country want to go. Big country want to go to Willacoochee. Big country light Willacoochee.
Everyone must do a silly walk.
So Ralph, this is his first big race trip. So, got a question here. It says, if I mail you my ECU from Dallas, Texas, how long would it take for you to flash it and send it back to me? So, basically, I send the ECUs back out the same day that I receive them. Pretty much, you know, send them back out right away. Unless we're out of town or something like this, but we always post on Instagram or whatever if we're going to be out of town. That way people don't send their ECUs in. But pretty much we get them out. If I don't get it the same day, I get it out the next day for sure. And then we ship everything priority mail. So typically comes in 3 days. If you gotta have it by a certain date, we can always do next day air as well.
That's your dream.
What did it say? Let's see what that other comment said. Tell Big Country to sing Old Town Road with his cowboy hat on.
I can't do no singing.
Do it!
Big Country, come on, sing for him.
I can't do no singing.
Oh my God. Big Country ain't much of a singer. He said he don't. Big Country, he sings some after a few beverages. But Big Country, he don't sing. Ralph, you sing? No, Ralph said he don't sing either. So, have I made any passes against Shine Keith Dennis lately? Now, I haven't seen Shine in probably a year or two lately. Me and Shine are pretty good buddies. We always enjoy talking with each other and BSing. Oh, we got Australia in the house. Toowoomba. Big Country, you ever been to Toowoomba?
I ain't never been there.
Big Country never. Big Country. Toowoomba sounds like a cool place, but Willacoochee sounds a little better. Which year of GSXR is your favorite? I do like the 0708s a lot, and then of course I like the 17 and up. 17 and up is my ultimate favorite. As far as building an all-out race bike, the 0708 might be a better platform right now. Just to go crazy fast like Black Mamba. To go kind of fast like my 2020, which is actually really fast, but is kind of slow compared to Black Mamba. You know, the 2020s are better. Or 17 and up is really about the same. They're all the same bike. They're, other than the quick shifter, a few little things like that. Do I have any experience with ZX12s? So I do have a little bit of experience with ZX12s. They are not my favorite. Just too hard to work on. They will make good power. They will go fast. But, oh my God, that thing has got to be the coronavirus of motorcycles. They definitely hard to work on. Just way too difficult. Anytime you have something you're going to race, you're going to have to work on it. and you want something that's going to be easy to work on.
No, wait, that's 6.5.
Good luck this weekend, Carl Sharp. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you, man. Guys, keep the comments coming.
Go round clockwise and aim for the wing jump. First,
DME swing arms. Yeah, that ain't no problem, man. I can get you one. Right now, there's about a 5 or 6 week wait on them, but we can get you one and save you a few bucks on it too. Thoughts on the new Busa? Man, I am praying that we actually get a new Busa. So, from what I understood, 2021 was supposed to be the year. Well, that's what I was told in February. You know, to be ready to come to the dealer show and see it and all that, and then the coronavirus hits, and now I haven't heard nothing else about it. So I really don't know. Holy cow, we got a lot of comments at one time.
you didn't want to compliment him?
Gus from Massachusetts, what's up, buddy? Hope you guys had a good time, good trip back. Will we be coming to Sgmp anytime soon? Not at the moment. We will probably be there for Man Cup, the last race of the year. We will probably be there for that. Coronavirus and motorcycles, yeah, that's SZX12 for sure. Good luck this weekend. Ready for some killer videos? Yeah, man, we're gonna do everything we can. We got all the equipment. That's not all the equipment. That's all the dash equipment. But we got everything in the trailer to get the bikes on there, and we're gonna be mic'd up too, so we'll have the microphones in the helmet. Crossplane R1, they sound sick. Power, decent. They don't really make a good drag bike, but they are a really cool street bike. Kick Ricky Gadson butt. You know that's coming. Have a good weekend. Yeah, we appreciate that. I seen a throwback video where you beat Teasley. You feel this year, your statement this season, since you got the 1000 right. So last year, I feel like we were on a street bike with a turbo kit in a pro street class. This year, we are on a real pro street bike. So I think we're gonna be a real competitor this year. It should be fun. Do I think Ricky is scared? Hell yeah, he's scared. I mean, come on, guys. It's a stock bike. You put a transmission, exhaust, tune it, swing arm. I mean, realistically, it's a 1 week deal. How long has he been talking about doing this bike? Come on, man. You know it don't take that long. I mean, realistically, give him 3 weeks. Damn, we're on 3 months now. Do I think Black Mamba is faster than Cassius King? Hell no. Hello from Aruba. What's up, dude? Well, we need to come visit you. We're going the wrong direction. Any live streams from XDA this event? Yeah, we'll try to do that some. I'll try to get Mrs. Moore Mafia's here whenever she's not making sandwiches. We'll get her to do the live. Jeez, you see Ms. Moore Mafia pointed #1 at you guys. Says she the #1 sandwich maker, #1. St. Martin in the house. Virgin Islands. We appreciate the love and support all the way from St. Martin. Queensland, Australia. Bundaberg. You ever been to Bundaberg, big country? Been to Bundaberg. Ralph, you ever been to Bundaberg?
I feel like that's where Ralph's from.
Ralph used to live in Bundaberg, I think. Do I have a good flash? So I do have some good flashes for the 0506 1000. Dude, I forgot my flash computer. So I did not pack my desktop. I was gonna put it in there, had all intentions of doing it, and literally rushed off and forgot it. So no ECU flashing this weekend. South Louisiana. Thank you guys. Evadale, Texas, in the house. How much could I safely spray on a 07 750? So we've done a bunch of 750s with 50, 60, 50 and 60 shots on them. So 750s, they hold up pretty good, man. They do really well. Gustavo said, Chris, transform my bike. Be sure to take your bike to his shop. We appreciate the shout out on that one, man. Thank you. Stacy Anthony, I don't think I know them. But we got quite a few people saying Ricky's scared. Racing super stock this weekend. Yeah, man, my first race out with the super stock. I've tested it, of course, a bunch, but I have not been on the bike in about a month or so. But yeah, I do have it on the trailer. I will have it out in about Friday, so I will not test it. I'm going to go just straight off the trailer right into first round qualifying. I've got too much going on with the pro streets, and I don't really have time to test it. I feel like there's no reason for me to test super stock bike. I know how to ride it, and in super stock, you're either going to do it or you're not. Like, there's no reason for me to practice. I already know what has to be done. Now, whether or not I do that the first pass, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, hopefully I do. But if I screw up, it's just because, I hate to say this, but I got a little nervous or something, you know. Just goofed up. I mean, you could practice all you want to, but pressure bust pipes. When you get on the line, you got to do it again. So it doesn't matter how good you did the pass before, you got to do it that pass. Alex Satterwhite said he's dropping off his 750. Good deal, man. Look forward to getting it in there. Roadrunner. Piedmont, North Carolina in the house. Jay, that's almost where we're at now. I don't know if you can see it, but we're at exit 84. We're not, well, we're about 30, 40 miles before Piedmont, but that's where we at right now. Do I know the grudge bike named Cranky? Oh yeah, for sure. Been around for a long time. Am I in line for a protest? Nah, I don't know if they're gonna have that or not. Hey Chris and the gang, thanks for the great tune on my bikes. We appreciate that, man. Appreciate you. Let's see, Little Rock in the house. 08 Honda coming to the shop soon. Enjoy it. Looking forward to it. Maryland in the house. Alabama in the house. Columbus, Georgia in the house. Curacao in the house. Back to the islands. 2021 Busa, come on, the new king. So I have been speaking with the higher ups at Suzuki. I am working on getting, I don't know if we're going to call it the 2021 Busa or the new Busa, but I am working on getting that Busa I'm not going to say before it comes out, or not as soon as it comes out. I'm trying to get one before it comes out. So that'll be a good time. I am not racing Ricky Gadson this weekend. I don't even think Ricky's coming to the race. I talked to him day before yesterday. Pretty sure he's not even coming. I was going to try to go ahead and ruffle his feathers a little bit this weekend, but he wasn't coming. When I found out he wasn't coming, I left the 2020 at home. What does it feel like when Black Mamba leaves the line? So any of the fast, I guess you would say there's different levels to the fast. So you can go fast for a street bike like the 2020, and yeah, that's pretty fast, but then you go, let's just say 460s and 470s fast, and that's fast for like a street grudge. I mean, I don't know. That's a fast for a relatively low maintenance grudge bike, and then you can go fast for a high maintenance grudge bike, and then you can get into like the turbo bike Black Mamba fast. And when they leave the line, like they leave hard. We've been Black Mamba's been 112 60 foot, which is fast, but man, when they go to second gear, that's when they really kick you in the ass. They old Smokies is coming up through here. Yow, yow, yow. They trying to get us. But anyways, when you go to second gear, that's when those things really start to fly. All the turbo bikes. So the farther you go down the track, they steady keep pulling and start fighting you. And whenever you do that, that's when the turbo bike just feels so much different from the nitrous bike. The nitrous bikes, they leave just as hard as the turbos, but they don't feel as fast. So, all right, I'm going to pass the controls over to Big Country. We'll let him do a little talking. And you guys asked Big Country some questions. Big Country scared. Here he is.
Oh boy. I don't even know how to work the darn thing. Let me see.
Just tap the screen.
I'm figuring it out. September, come out and try Anarchy No Prep. It's 8 mile only. So we have been to the Street Outlaws No Prep at Galat. Year before last, Chris actually won that on Cash is King. Be cool to see us race Frankie, and man, we beat Frankie everywhere we go.
My two little drinks.
More Mafia stickers when we're at Greer. Yeah, Chris usually brings some stickers with him.
We got them on board this weekend.
He got them on board from Maryland. He usually has them in Greer also. Let's see. What's the most you can spray a stock 07 GSX-R 1000 with progressive system?
Maybe a 60 shot or so. I would do a 60 shot, no more than that. 07 1000s, they do have bottom end problems, so they will tear up if you run them on nitrous. The key to keeping those alive is putting a billet flat oil pan on it and running them a little over full on oil. So from the factory, they only hold like 3.5 quarts. Well, if you put that billet pan and run a little over 4 quarts in them, they stay alive way better. So they, like I said, that takes care of the oiling issues in the engine, and the motor will actually live. We have hit one of them with an 80 shot before and went like 5.0s in the 8, which is like probably 18s or something in the quarter. So pretty fast, you know, but it's hit or miss whether they last. It just depends on how the engine's been treated its whole life.
So they want to know when we're coming to Australia. I mean, I feel like if we're invited to Australia, we're coming. I mean,
right after we go to Willacoochee.
I don't want to ride a kangaroo. Cape Town, South Africa.
Cape Town, South Africa. So we have quite a few fans and followers in South Africa. There's quite a few of them that actually call the shop. We actually just shipped some t-shirts to South Africa last week.
Do we have any GSX-R 1000s for sale?
So all our bikes for sale. We're actually low on inventory right now, but you can go on our retail store website, cyclespecialtiesperformance.com, and see all the inventory of the bikes we have for sale.
New Orleans, Fort Pierce, Florida. Bradenton, Florida. I don't know when we'll be coming back to Bradenton. Possibly towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
So it gets a little cooler up here in the north, we'll come south. Fayetteville, North Carolina. No, we're not in Atlanta, just a little past Charlotte, getting towards Greensboro. Just some wreck or something had us held up.
Yeah, if anybody sees us on the road, toot the horn. Give us a oh hell yeah.
Another Louisiana boy. Good luck, we appreciate it. Florida.
It has been slow lately. We gonna change that though.
He said, just kidding, it's fast.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alright,
It is only currently the 6th fastest motorcycle in the world, so we're trying to improve on that.
This guy wants us to dyno and tune a high-sung GT650R for shits and giggles.
That would be it for shits and giggles. So if I had to take a guess, highest sung 650R, I would say about 45 horsepower, maybe.
Said he's been wondering if they're worth the money, been looking into them.
Yeah, good bike. They make a nice, small, reliable bike. But your aftermarket parts world, all that stuff is a little harder. Japanese bikes is definitely a better choice if it's in your budget.
This guy said, "Hey, legend, bring the W back to the Ville." He must be talking to me. He talking, nah, his price, EM $sign. We got a What's Up Big Country fan.
Give Big Country some love. I mean, who else do you know has a American flag mullet? Big Country, flip the camera around, show them what you look like.
Let's see. What? Guys, look at Beach back there. Beach, say hey. All your fans. I think Kelly's finally done making sandwiches. Alright, this guy says, Chris, you know Anthony Boys Racing.
The name sounds familiar. I don't know right off who that is. Where are they from?
We need to know where they're from. Fortunately, I think we're.
Oh shit!
See, they're starting to come through now. Thanks for the flash on the CBR. Feels like a new bike.
Oh great, man! Glad you liked it.
Another big K. Hey, Big Country, how much do you weigh? For this Pro Street race, I will be 205 when I weigh in. For Carbon Country, I have to weigh 205 for the rules, wheelbase, and all the stuff for Pro Street.
So explain to them how we weigh in. They probably don't know. In Pro Street, me and you are in the same class. Explain to them how it's fair for a 200-pound rider to race a 150-pound rider.
So in Pro Street, of course, we have a rule book that's pages and pages long, which makes it the rules and regulations fair for somebody like Chris, who is obviously a 150-pound riding legend, to race somebody like me, simple old Big Country. So basically, Chris, he has a 1000 platform, which has less horsepower, and he has wheelbase restrictions that make him shorter than me. Quite a few odds and end restrictions. So basically, with me being over 200 pounds, my bike is longer, makes more power. And if you had a Hayabusa and you weighed Chris's weight, he would have ground clearance, wheelbase, horsepower, transmission. I mean, there would be a lot of differences. In mine and Chris's case, we're kind of similar because he's using a 1000 platform, but you know, we're mainly counting on horsepower to get me down the track quicker than him. So he's going to go a lot faster, or not a lot faster, he's going to go faster in the 8th mile because his weight, he's going to move a lot quicker. His bike and rider combo is about 100 pounds less than mine. So he's going to move and get going a lot faster, but good God almighty, when I get to that 8th mile, Big Country going to start stroking now.
Big Country going to be coming at you.
Hey.
That mullet going to be just a blowing in the wind.
When she's blowing it, she's going to look like an American flag when she goes by. Whew. Bald eagle. So anyways, like he was saying about weighing in, before we go to actually qualify, every rider has a set of rules per their rider weight. So I will have to go and weigh in. I will have to be 205 pounds in regular basketball shorts, t-shirt, and socks. So no shoes, no gold chains, no big high dollar Rolex watches. I can't even wear my boots or my cowboy hat. My cowboy hat don't come off but for two things: fighting and, well, weighing in for Pro Street. But anyways, we're on the next cut. Get me talking about myself. And when is the race with Ricky? Ricky, it's coming to him soon enough. I mean,
Middle September. Could be middle September, maybe early October at the latest.
Who rides Country's bike the best, Country or Chris?
Country won't let me own it.
He's only one champion that's rode it.
He won't let me ride it.
He's faster, but I don't. I've probably got more wins on it right now. We might set it up and him ride it some next year. Some. Let's see.
Sorry, we apologize if we missed your comment, guys, too. We won't be able to answer all of them.
I'm mainly looking for the ones that say something about Big Country. Let's see. A stock GSXR 1000, 2011. I did add a Brox exhaust, but no flash tune or anything. Can you help me out, please? From Tidewater, Virginia.
So we can flash the ECU on that bike. I actually have a good ECU flash that has a fuel tune and everything. So the timing is restricted on that bike, as well as the secondary throttle plates. So there's not huge gains, but you can definitely easily pick up 10 horsepower in that one for sure.
Sounds like to me we got to get that sent in.
10 horsepower, $200, that's really not a bad deal at all. You can't beat that.
Brock Davidson going to XDA? Question mark.
I don't think Brock is going to XDA. I think he's like crazy far behind. We're all super busy with work, and I think he's stuck. He's behind. So I don't think Brock will come join us before the end of the season. We're definitely going to get him to the track. Even if we got to put him in the smart car racing, we're going to get Brock to the track.
Alright, guy wants to see if we could get a picture of the new Busa.
So I don't have any info on the. So the new Busa, all the Japanese companies, they're extremely secretive and hide about all the new products. So there is no pictures, there's no releases, no nothing. Even my really high up friends at Suzuki, people that are really high up in the company, they still haven't seen anything yet. They said that bike is designed specifically by a team in Japan, and if you're not on that team, you have not seen that bike. So it's still top secret right now.
Yeah, the weird shit.
Alright, Big Country, are y'all going to Everdale, Texas?
Yes, I get what you're saying.
I do not know if we will make it out there this year. With coronavirus and all that's been going on, we're probably going to be stuck on the East Coast for the rest of this short season.
Tell them we are going. Where are we going in 2 weeks? Where are we going?
We are going in 2 weeks.
To Big Country Birthday Bash.
Big Country Birthday Bash will be located in Las Vegas, Nevada. Please let us know if you're going to be there. Well, August 6th through the 10th.
6th through the 10th. That's a Thursday through Monday.
If y'all are going to be there,
So we're trying to be worse or better?
Big Country will be accepting gifts. Gratuity, greatly appreciated.
So you just buy the whole thing.
Buy Big Country a drink or a dance. Either one, highly appreciated.
What's the best or fastest street race bike stock?
So from a roll-on on the highway, it's hard to beat the new ZX10s. 2019 and up ZX10s. Unbelievable performance. The GSXR 1000 is right there with it, but for the money, you cannot beat those two bikes. 15 grand will buy you one, and about $2,500 in modifications. The things are absolutely unreal.
Yeah, Huntsville, Alabama in the house.
Crazy game.
Huntsville, Alabama.
Interesting question. This guy wants to know, a 2019 stock ZX10R beat an automatic Millennial 700 horsepower Mustang.
Huh. I have raced a bunch of cars versus bikes. If the bike is lowered and stretched, it would destroy the Mustang. If the bike is stock height and not that great of a rider on it, the Mustang does have a chance because the ZX-10 will be hard to keep on the ground. In other words, a lot of wheelies. But good luck with that race. Hit me up on Instagram. Let me know how it comes out. Usually it takes about 750 horsepower, 750 to 800 horsepower in a car to outrun a leader bike. So it just depends on which one you're going against, you know, as to how you would do.
Is Millennial somebody that builds Mustangs, or is that a joke towards the kind of person that owns a Mustang? I don't know.
I don't know.
So, this guy here first purchased bike from you when you was on the Circle in Spartanburg.
Oh, okay, cool. That's been back in the day.
To make it a longer stretch. Or to make it harder. You're trying to make it
Do
harder.
you all have any stock Busa sprockets long board?
Well, I said hold up for
Stock
a second.
Busa sprockets?
Oh, okay.
Busa sprockets on board on the trailer. I don't know. So all of everything we got big shafts in the transmission. Now don't be.
I have a joke in my head. I said I have one.
He looks surprised.
Yeah. I mean, anyways, all of our transmissions are bigger than stock sprockets, so we do not have. We probably don't have any on the trailer. No.
Do you guys ever come to Indy?
Indy is kind of like a bucket list place. I have never been to Indianapolis. Out of all the years I've been drag racing, I've never been to Indianapolis. Every year I want to go there, and there's something else going on that same weekend, and I always miss that event. I'm definitely looking forward to making it at some point or another.
Do that plus one more thing.
This guy says, think about this, Chris. More unemployment now than the Great Depression, but bikes and arts are sold out across the country. Things that make you think,
This is your.
Yeah, we're a lot of when the virus first hit and the stimulus money came, man, sales went through the roof. Literally, we nothing but just crazy busy. So we've been very fortunate. I appreciate all the love from everyone.
This guy says it's going to rain in Maryland. We have got a negative Nancy.
So this time of year, thunderstorms pop up all the time, and it might rain for 30 minutes. But one thing you learn when you race XDA, Jason Miller, the guy that puts on the race, the absolute best in the business. It can rain for an hour, 30 minutes later, you're back racing, man. That dude does not play games, and the track will be just as good or better than it was before it rained. The rain will actually cool off the track temps, and once they prep it again, the track will be better than it was before it rained.
I know that we've been. Yes.
Would love to have Betsy in my garage. Is she for sale yet?
Betsy the barn bike will be for sale soon, so I have not mentioned it in an actual video yet, but I did contact DME Racing, and they are building me a swing arm for Betsy the barn bike. That thing, so I might as well go ahead and let the cat out of the bag now. So we're going to take Bessie and do a swing arm on it, and we're going to put nitrous on it, and we're going to try to make it the first ever 8-second 600. From what I've researched and tried to figure out, I don't think no one has ever been in the 8s on a true stock motor 600. So we're going to try to make that happen, and maybe we can get Brock Davison from Brock Performance to come and make a pass on it. We're going to try to get Brock out of retirement and get him to make a pass on the 600. That should be cool to see.
Somebody loves the mullet. Big Country will titanium Hayabusa valves stand up to nitrous. My friend, all valves will stand up to nitrous. It's just for how long? You never know. And you gotta figure out how much nitrous you got. That makes a big difference as well.
So titanium will hold up unless you hit the rev limiter. If you hit the rev limiter, they're gonna break, so they become brittle. And if they do last on nitrous, you know, they're only gonna last for a certain amount of time because the hot and the extreme hot and then the extreme cold from the nitrous makes them weaker. So for the most part, nah, it's not a good idea.
I got rubber valves in mine.
Big Country got rubber valve.
Have you dyno or tuned a C8 Corvette?
No, I haven't done anything with a C8 Corvette. So I haven't mentioned this on the channel yet either, but I actually sold my C7 Corvette. I sold it. So I had it, I enjoyed it. I was like, yeah, I think I might try something different again. I put it on Auto Trader and it sold the very next day. So the C7 Corvette is gone. We actually, I'm still kind of looking for a new hot rod, but I do want to upgrade motorhomes. Big Country been trying to talk me into a new toter home, and I don't know, we might have to stack all our pennies together and get that first.
YouTube donations.
Oh, YouTube donations. Thank you, guys.
Get us out of this busted rig, y'all.
Yeah, get us out of the busted bus.
You just touched the floor.
So we're looking for a toter home now, which is like a semi-truck on the front, but a motor home in the back.
Keep that foot up.
Big K, shh, pipe it down back there a little bit.
Oh, wait. I mean, they're in the floor. I mean, it's embarrassing. Look at B.
It was the card that said
B
that
is
had
probably
a
tuning something on his cell phone right there. Yeah.
Everyone's raised their drinks and say cheers. Cheers.
Nice cut, Big Country. Shout out to Big Country. Big Country, that haircut is dope. I am
Is that the only thing
available.
we're getting is comments about
I mean,
Big
that's
Country?
pretty much what everybody's interested in. Let's see. I mean, let me just skip a few. Big Country rocking the American mullet. July 30th.
So July that's next weekend now. We can't make that. So it's a big deal for us to take off and leave. I have so many dyno appointments and I just have so much going on. It's hard for me to get away that many weekends. Plus the weekend after that, we got Big Country Birthday Bash in Las Vegas.
Okay, I will make a gesture. And then she's gonna make a
Let's
gesture.
see.
I can add some to it, and then you gotta make
How many viewers do we have?
Right now, 172 watching.
172 viewers watching. Guys, share this with your friends. I appreciate everybody watching. I don't even know how you share videos on YouTube. I'm sure you guys know how to do it.
I'm after her.
Give us a good old share and a thumbs up.
Yes, why? I mean, how many chances are we gonna get? She did this.
8th mile, Big Country, go get them. We going quarter mile this weekend. We're gonna stretch them legs on Carbon Country.
How fast you guys think Big Country gonna go? First weekend, I ain't gonna say first weekend, he's made one pass in the quarter mile all year long. How fast do you think Big Country's gonna make it go?
Chris, what should a 1340 oil-cooled old school shootout bike run in the 8th?
I don't know, maybe on motor, maybe, I don't know, 5.0s on motor, 470s, 480s on nitrous. I mean, if it's 1340, nah, 1340 ain't going no 5.0s on motor. 470s on nitrous, I don't know.
That's a tough one. I mean, Chris, he's old. He looks older than he really is. I mean,
I never
he
had
ain't that old.
much experience with oil cools.
We're talking high boosters and GSXR 1000s.
Yeah, I never had oil cool much.
Big Country, do you have a hidden turbo under that cowboy hat? Not under my hat, but there is a hidden turbo on Big Country, if you know what I'm saying.
Got the little Yeah.
No, it ain't no little turbo either,
It
baby.
spools quick and blows off fast. Speedball man.
This is what I gotta deal with, guys.
Yeah. Small dual ball bearing.
How old was I when I started drag racing? In the yard, beating Chris when I was 6 or 7 years old, probably. But actually, drag racing at the track, we had to be 15. We had to have a permit. Huge fan of the channel.
Thank you guys. Thank you for all the love.
Saudi Arabia.
Oh, cool. Middle East in the house. We're going to be, actually, me and BJ should be coming to the Middle East if Corona restrictions lift, whatever. The plan is this winter we'll be coming to the Middle East to race the, I think, ADRL series. We'll be there in the middle. I think that's in December and January.
We're gonna be at Darlington August 14th through the 15th. So that's the weekend after we go to Las Vegas. So depends on how rough Las Vegas trip is on us. Usually takes a little while to recover from Vegas.
Big Coach's birthday back. Big Coach might not even come back from Las Vegas.
I might just stay there. Especially if I meet some of y'all out there with you know, gratuity. Tips, stuff like that. Arkansas. Thoughts on a third gen ZX10? It's a Kawasaki.
So we had a third gen ZX10 in the house not too long ago, and made a lot of power. I was really surprised. BJ's got a lot of experience with third gen ZX10s. Those bikes will go fast. You don't see many of them. They do go fast.
Hey, bud, can you get any more power out of the 2007 Aprilia Tuono, maybe?
Yeah. So I don't do Aprilias. I just don't have any experience with them. We try to mainly only specialize in the Japanese bikes. So no Aprilias, no Ducatis, no BMWs. I do a few BMWs here and there, but for the most part, just Japanese stuff.
When we come into Ohio, Summit Motorsport Park.
I don't know if we'll get to make it to Ohio this year. That's not on the bucket list for sure.
Orlando, Florida.
Now we will be in Orlando the end of the year for the Kings of Grudge race, I'm pretty sure.
Let's see. We need to come to Indy. What are your thoughts on 530 chain conversion versus 520 chain conversion?
It depends on the bike. On a stretched bike, me personally, I would not run a 520 chain conversion no matter what. They just way too small. The risk is not worth the reward. In other words, if you break the chain, it could possibly bust engine cases, and realistically, you're going to pick up a maximum of 2 horsepower. So no way is 2 horsepower worth destroying your engine and possibly wrecking. I mean, it depends on, you can never tell what happens.
Have we ever raced at No Problem Raceway in Louisiana?
So we have not. No, that's down near, I think that's on the way. Well, it's on the way to New Orleans. Yeah, but I have not. We like New Orleans. It's a lot of fun. We like Biloxi, Mississippi. We go there every year for cruising the coast, if you guys have ever been there.
When are you painting number 24 on Mamba?
Yeah,
And
we do need to do that. That would be a cool tribute thing. It would, that would definitely be super cool. We will be painting Mamba soon. The carbon fiber is cool, but it's kind of boring because every bike we have is carbon fiber right now.
And they want to know when I'm going to get back at 8 Below. Come on now.
8 Below is definitely coming. We're we're trying to get the Pro Street program ironed out first. Once we get it, then we'll head back to Grudge a little bit.
Got a guy, he has a Gen 1 Hayabusa thinking head cam crank 1441, or would you just buy a new GSXR 1000?
I just buy a new GSXR. Because really, you would spend all that money and it's going to be about equally as fast, but the new 1000 is going to be more reliable.
Is anything about Ricky's bike that makes you nervous?
Absolutely nothing.
Not one thing.
Not one.
But he's got cut oil pan now.
If a ZX10 was better, I would have a ZX10.
Let's be blind. ZX10s are the best.
CX10 man back there.
BJ does love ZX10s.
ZX10s make
Let's see. How we liking the new trailer? Oh man, we love this thing. Really glad that Chris here could come on through for us with that. What about you, BJ? I mean, you liking
I
it?
think it'll work for us this go around.
Yeah. Nah, she's a beaut. She pulls good. This is our first major event with it. So we're finally getting everything set up the way we want it with it. All the tools where we want them. All of the tools in general. Our first race, we forgot half the stuff. Had to go back and get most all of it. We got spare parts in there now. I got it pretty much the way we want it now. Chris about to run this guy off the road. Or maybe he's on, I bet he's on YouTube. He's watching. He said honk earlier. I mean, either that or he's horny. I don't know. I seen him. We got honk if you're horny on the back of the trailer. I don't know. You think you can put a 2005, 2006 on the dyno and see what they have into them? Maybe, I assume he means the GSXR 1000.
Yeah. So we will have, I've just been looking for the right one to do, but we will have one coming to the channel soon. I actually do a lot of those bikes. I just haven't had time, whenever they come, I haven't had time to shoot the video for one of those bikes, but definitely soon, guys.
Alright, they put a full Brock's pentacarbon exhaust on the Hayabusa, and now it's really noisy rattling coming from the top. Is that normal?
They probably, there is that orange stuff that comes with the exhaust. They probably did put that orange stuff in there. Got to read those directions, but that orange stuff is very important. If not, they'll have exhaust leaks.
Are the women tipsy already? Yes, BJ is drunk already.
Not a chance.
Nah, BJ, he's good to go.
Now the women, one of them did bail on this. Think she might have
There's
to go.
only one woman left.
Chug.
That is a Michelob water. What are the rules for building a real street bike?
Lots.
Yeah, there's tons of rules. If you go xdaracing.com,
Yeah.
all the rule books are on there for all the classes. I mean, there's literally pages and pages of stuff.
But real street, it has to be a real street bike. So the engine, no limitations. The the amount of nitrous, no limitations. But they do have limitations on the turbo size. But other than that, man, there is a lot of rules to real street. It's a very, very, very challenging class.
So we got a ECU question. I mean, I feel like this is a BJ question.
All right, let's let BJ.
I mean,
answer
BJ,
one.
he didn't specifically
I'm
ask
not
for
an ECU
BJ,
flasher.
but BJ is a genius.
I'm not an ECU.
No, this ain't about an ECU flash. It's what works best in your opinion. Max ECU, Holly, or other.
Well, depends on if you got a good TPS or a bad TPS. I
So
prefer the Max ECU on personal stuff. but in grudge bike form, possibly a hobby.
So really mixed reviews there. I mean,
So the main thing that he's getting at is the software is easier to use in the Holly. So for none of the ECUs are any better than the guy pushing the buttons. So for the average guy, it's much easier to work the Holly system.
for instance, though, with us, our Pro Streets have Max. We do have fast bikes, Red Bull, Holly.
Cash is King was Motec.
Cash is King and the American flag bike are both Motec. So I mean, you can go fast with any of them. Have you ever built a Ducati?
No Ducatis. That new V4S, that Panigale, that thing is super badass. I would love to get my hands on one and play with it, but man, it takes 7 hours just to put an exhaust pipe on one. Honestly, I don't think I could deal with one of those bikes. That's not, that just seems extremely too difficult for me. I don't know. We'll see how they run, because the Ducati is going to be in the super stock class. So we're going to see if that $30,000 Ducati can compete with the $15,000 Suzuki and Kawasaki's.
What's the most horsepower out of a Gen 2 Busa all motor?
Well, I mean, stock, 190-ish, is going to be the best they're going to do. But I mean, we've had a bunch of bikes make 240 and 250 on the dyno with a.
Tiny bodies and cowboy hats.
Alright, we got lost there. I think Chris put us into warp speed.
Woohoo! We're back, guys. So anyways, I think where we're going to be at right here, the service may get a little sketchy. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. Stay tuned to the channel. Over the next couple days, we'll try to do some live updates, the same as this video, to keep you guys updated. And then we'll have a complete track recap video probably Tuesday on the channel, guys. I've also got to edit the footage from last weekend. I'm going to try to get it up, maybe edited some tonight, and then maybe try to get it on, depending on the service I have, tomorrow. I don't know. We got to see what our service is looking like. So anyways, we'll see if we can get it uploaded mobily or not. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to smash that like button. I'm pretty sure all you guys are subscribers. It was way cooler.
We lost it for a second. We're back.
Anyways, what I was saying is, this is only a sample of how cool we are. Bullshit.
His wife's laughing at him again.
So anyways,
the big
all right,
shaft
guys,
joke in that.
smash that like button. Appreciate you watching. Have a good one, guys. See ya. Yeah.